Kayak di game-game phasmophobia dulu yang kayak gitu Halo, kembali lagi di channel saya Gemink GG. Seperti biasa, malam Jumat, Kamis malam, apalagi kalau bukan GG Gerbang Gaib. Wuh. Oke, gak terasa sudah 1 minggu ya. Aduh, maaf nih kalau akhir-akhir ini memang saya jarang upload ya. Nah, untuk konten-konten ya memang lagi sibuk ya, sibuk pekerjaan macam-macam lah. Tapi saya usahakan Gerbang Gaib itu bisa bisa mingguan tetap tetap naik lah videonya ya untuk menemani malam Jumat kalian ya, kita nonton yang serem-serem. Oke, seperti biasa saya tetap mempercayakan pada Nuke Top 5 ya. Nah, jadi sebelum kita mulai videonya ya, silakan kalau kalian suka konten-konten semacam ini, silakan nih channel saya di Tim Gun GG, silakan di like, share, subscribe ya. Kalian melakukan itu, saya akan mengucapkan sangat-sangat terima kasih ya. Enggak pun enggak apa-apa. Karena semua di sini itu bebas, bebas toh bas, oke. Nah, tapi kalau untuk di top 5, kalau kalian suka konten-konten yang berbau paranormal, silakan ke channelnya Nuke, langsung di subscribe, oke. Nah, video kali ini judulnya Top 5 Scary Ghost Videos That Are Not For The Squeamish. Kalau diterjemahkan bahasa Indonesia, 5 besar video hantu yang bukan untuk yang gampang teriak, yang sering teriak-teriak. Aku jarang sih ya. Aku sering teriak-teriak? Enggak ya. Aku jarang teriak-teriak. Tapi kalau kaget mau gimana lagi ya kan? Oke, jadi tanpa lama-lama lagi ya, kita mulai saja videonya. Let's go. Oke, langsung kita mulai ya videonya.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera when the walls come tumbling down.
Waduh, belum apa-apa judulnya panjang betul tuh nomor 5, When the Walls Come Tumbling Down. Ya, dalam bahasa Indonesia ketika dinding jatuh runtuh gitu ya. Ya, aduh, ada apa ini? Di balik dinding itu.
Paranormal investigators Jordan and Johnny from the YouTube channel Paranormies are back on a new investigation that brings them to an old abandoned train station in Piney, Manitoba, Canada. The Piney train station was closed in the 1960s. In the 1980s, a tormented local man named Dennis drank himself to death in the abandoned Piney train station. Locals believe that his spirit haunts the station to this day. People have seen unexplained shadows in the windows of the train station, and
Bentuk rumahnya aja udah ngeri gitu
curious explorers who dared to go inside would feel a presence watching them. The Paranormies Jordan and Johnny set out to investigate whether the stories are true. Once inside the Piney train station, the two friends realized just how badly decayed.
Wah, itu rumahnya aman apa enggak tuh? Lupakan soal hantu dulu loh. Aman nggak itu dijelajahi? Kayak bisa runtuh kapan aja. Bener kan judulnya memang ya. Ketika dinding runtuh. Ya, tapi kalau runtuh malah menimpa kan bahaya kan. Udah bobrok banget rumahnya itu soalnya tuh.
The building is. The roof actually seems like it's about to collapse.
Waduh.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh. Oke, ada
Upstairs? No, that's outside.
ada suara kayak
Man, it
dentuman
sounded
ya
like a piece
tadi
of the
ya.
house just busted off.
What? That might have been it, because look through the roof.
Was that a piece of the house or was that you?
Jordan and Johnny aren't sure whether they just captured something paranormal or something might have fallen from the ceiling. But the longer they're inside, the stranger the unexplained sounds become.
Aduh, enggak. Jangan main-main sama barang itu ya. Ouija board. Aduh.
Holy
Oke, itu ada di rumahnya apa mereka yang
Sounded like
bawa?
glass shattering.
Ouija board.
This time the Paranormies team hears the sound of glass shattering somewhere inside the old train station. But again, they can't quite place where the crash came from.
Apa tadi
But the
itu?
next sound they hear is even
Kok sesaat kayak padam sebentar videonya.
creepier.
She was saying he's so emotional.
That's footsteps.
Matter.
That's footsteps. Go.
Hang on.
Oh iya. Terdengar. Iya. Terdengar kayak suara langkah
Thing's
kaki
going
ya.
off right now.
Dennis. Dennis.
That's loud, dude.
I'm going out.
Oh,
Jordan and Johnny hear footsteps coming from right above them on the second floor.
Didatangin
However,
dong.
when they go up to investigate, there's no one there. But the two explorers do find the source of one sound they hear, and it is absolutely terrifying.
Aduh.
All the like the people that are coming through this place. React.
What's that?
React.
How's that?
What is that, man?
Hah?
Dude,
Apa sih? Oh, pintunya ya?
hang on.
Is that,
Dude, what the fuck is that?
Oh, slot
and
kuncinya
it just
kan?
stops.
The lock on the door is eerily shaking
Ya, slot kuncinya itu kayak getar sendiri gitu kan, tapi dideketin langsung berhenti dong.
back and forth on its own. When the investigators get close to the door, the fast-paced rattling mysteriously just stops. Jordan and Johnny decide to do a sensory deprivation session. Jordan covers his eyes and puts headphones in his ears so that the only thing he hears are the answers coming through their spirit box. Meanwhile, Johnny asks questions to the spirit of Dennis that might be haunting the abandoned train station.
Oke, sesi
They
tanya
get
jawab.
some strange answers. But then, something even more shocking happens.
Waduh.
Shit out.
Here.
Here? That was you? You're here? If you can make that noise again.
I heard K2
If you can make that noise again, I'll check the K2. If you can make that noise again, let us know.
in here.
We'll come over there.
Ini kok kameranya kok berubah ke sini?
Sweep.
Oh, aku pikir apa? Aku baru mau nanya. Ini apa ini? Sekilas aku pikir ini hidung, terus ini mulut. Ya kan? Bentuknya kayak gitu kan? Kayak orang nyamping gitu loh. Kelihatan nyamping gitu kan? Ini aku pikir ini hidung, terus ini mulut. Ternyata ini apa lengan dari orang itu. Aduh, ampun. Walah.
There's a noise over there. Oh my god.
Did you see it?
Hah? What? Enggak, aku nggak lihat. I don't see it, Nuk. Di mana, Nuk?
The bizarre silhouette of what looks like the upper half of a person can be seen slowly forming in the hallway.
Itu kah? Kupikir itu bayangan mereka.
When Jordan shines his flashlight on the eerie figure, it disappears. Eventually, the guys decide to set up a Ouija board to communicate.
Kenapa main itu? Tapi tadi beneran ya? Coba ulang. Oh iya, di sini. Nah, di sini. Ini bentuk kayak kepala, ini bahunya gitu ya.
There's a noise over there.
Nah, ini.
Oh my god.
Oh iya. Oh.
Did you see it?
Now I see
The
it.
bizarre silhouette of what looks like the upper half of a person can be seen slowly forming in the hallway.
Ya, dia
When Jordan
pelan-pelan ya.
shines his flashlight on the eerie figure,
manifestasi
it
gitu ya.
disappears. Eventually, the guys decide to set up a Ouija board to communicate
Kenapa
with the
main?
spirit.
Kenapa
It did
main
not
itu?
go well.
My hands and knees are just shaking.
Did you move? It looks like it's crooked.
Really? No, it's still right over top.
It's right over T, but I thought it was straighter before.
What was that? The light just died?
Or light just died.
Was that you, Dennis?
Waduh.
The thing was fully charged.
Might be using the energy. Oh, dude, get up.
Oh, iya. Wih, li. Get out, man. Get out.
It sounded like everything was falling apart. Holy.
The light on their camera dies even though the battery is fully charged. And then the guys have to make a run for it as the station suddenly starts to fall apart all around them. They grab their camera, leave the Ouija board, and just get out of there. So did the paranormies capture supernatural evidence that proves that the Piney train station is haunted? Did they capture the ghost of Dennis's lingering soul on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? As always,
You decide.
You can watch this full investigation and many more creepy videos over on the YouTube channel, Paranormies.
Wow.
Caught on camera.
Oke, judulnya singkat jelas padat ya. Caught on camera, tertangkap oleh kamera nomor 4.
This next video was sent to me privately by Nuke's Top 5 viewer, Mary Therese Pagay from the Philippines.
Oh, ini kan yang suster itu kan, yang kakak adik ya tenaga medis itu
In
kan?
her email, Mary says that she's a nursing student and that she
iya,
was at
benar,
home
benar.
with her brother
Adik.
recording a demonstration video for her final exam. Then, this happened.
1, 3, go. Okay na? Now that I have introduced myself to the patient,
Loh.
verify the client's... Tetap. Now that I have introduced myself to the patient, explain the procedure, and ask for his consent, verify the client's identity, and provide...
Oh.
Ano ito?
Sige pa. Sige na. O, tara. 1, 2, 3, go. Now that I have introduced myself to the patient,
The light flickers for a second
Oh, berarti video yang kita lihat sebelumnya itu yang setelahnya ini sebelumnya.
and then just off screen, the closet door forcefully slams open on its own,
Wow.
scaring Mary and her brother so much that they run from the room. In a follow-up video, Mary shows the closet that burst open, and the story gets truly bizarre.
So this is where it all began, and this is the cabinet. And I'm actually very afraid to touch it or open it. I'm very sorry for the mess. So as you can see, this cabinet is full of clothes and no person
Paling serem kalau tiba-tiba terus ada yang buka gitu loh. Gitu, aduh.
can actually, oh my gosh, fit inside here. And this is where my brother stood. And this is the light switch. So my brother was videotaping me. Filming
Kok hilang-hilang ya? Kenapa nih, gangguan dari YouTube-nya atau gimana
standing
nih?
here. I was standing here and my brother was standing here. And the lights actually started to flicker before the cabinet opened. And actually before that we were actually experiencing weird things. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I'm very scared.
Tadi suara apa barusan? Nah, apa aku salah dengar ya itu?
But this is what it looks like inside.
Duh, semakin dilihat semakin parno ya.
Tabi-tabi po. No person can actually fit inside here. It was actually me and my brother inside this room. And right now, I'm not sleeping inside this room.
Get out.
I'm sleeping in my parents' room.
Mary explains that she is now too scared to sleep in her own room. And maybe she should be.
Tegang
Because
juga.
during the recording of her follow-up video, a strange voice can be heard.
Oh, yang itu ya, aku dengar kayak gitu ya. Seperti itu kan?
And actually, before that, we were actually experiencing weird things.
Oh iya bener dong. Kayak di game-game Phasmophobia dulu yang kayak gitu
Now, Mary has a YouTube channel, but her videos are entirely dedicated to her nursing education and have nothing at all to do with the paranormal. Furthermore, Mary says that she's always been a skeptic, and before these videos, nothing paranormal had ever happened in her home. As for me, personally, I'd have to say that she genuinely looks terrified in this clip. But what do you think? What remains?
Yang nomor 3, what remains? Apa yang tertinggal? Apa yang tersisa?
Urban explorer Christopher Hill from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill travels to the city of Warren, Ohio to explore the long-abandoned St. Joseph Riverside Hospital.
Aduh.
The sprawling medical facility was
Aduh,
established in the
bekas rumah
1960s.
sakit.
And as with any old hospital, thousands of patients passed away inside its walls.
Yeah.
Many people believe that some of those patients never left. Because, you see, the St. Joseph Riverside Hospital is said to be extremely haunted. Chris enters the old decaying building, and as he explores the hospital's cluttered hallways and rotting rooms, he captures some very strange sounds.
Udah lapuk, hancur gini. Ini apa sih? Tuang bawa tangan. Apa tadi tuh?
Later, and on a completely different floor, he hears something again.
Iya, aduh, kayak di game-game horor gitu suara dari kejauhan kayak seperti itu ya.
Now, I'm not sure exactly what these odd sounds could be. Obviously, it might be anything from animals inside the hospital to just some very odd buildings settling noises.
Yes.
Or possibly even something paranormal.
Oke, kita ambil positifnya aja, itu memang benar bisa suara hewan liar di situ kan. Atau mungkin kayak semacam lubang apa-apa kena angin jadi menghasilkan suara-suara seperti itu.
But either way, Chris just shrugs it off and completes his exploration throughout the entire St. Joseph Hospital. But later on, after Chris uploads his video, observant YouTube viewers spot something that Chris didn't even notice.
Oh ya?
Something downright chilling.
Ada kah? Itu kenapa disensor? Mungkin gambar grafitinya eksplisit kali ya. Hah?
It's flooded.
Oh, banjir. Jangan di zoom.
Did you see it?
Hah? Did you see it? No. Di mana?
It's very easy to miss, but what appears to be a hand or arm can be seen quickly
Oh iya,
disappear.
iya.
It's
Hitam
very
warnanya.
easy to miss, but what appears to be a
Ah, ini. Jadi dia kayak anggap ini kayak tembok, dia tangannya gini gitu kan. Karena kayak intip gitu kan.
hand or arm can be seen quickly disappearing behind a door frame. Chris has no idea what he's just captured and passed quickly disappearing
Itu mungkin itu tikus kah mungkin?
behind
Apa ini tikus yang lagi nanggarin
the
gitu?
door
Kayak tikus tapi juga apa itu hitam-hitam di situ?
frame. Chris has no idea what he's just captured and passes right by the door and continues on to explore the flooded rooms down. He's just captured and passes right by the door and continues on to explore the flooded rooms down the hallway. So just what is this? Could it simply be a squatter who is living in the old deserted building?
Nah, mungkin hewan liar semacam tikus atau semacam marmut hitam gitu.
Or could it be one of the spirits that roam the old hospital hallways?
Tuh, kayak ada ekornya gitu ya, perasaan. Nah ini kayak ekornya gitu kan, ini kayak kaki depannya, ini kepalanya.
Building? Or could it be
Coba.
one of the spirits that roam the old hospital
Nah, nggak gitu jelas sih.
hallways?
Aku ambil positifnya aja tuh, itu hewan liar lah, tikus.
I know what you think. You can watch this entire video and many more explorations of creepy abandoned buildings over on the YouTube channel, Urbex Hill. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Meanwhile, on TikTok.
Nah, biasa judul kesayangannya Nyok ya. Sementara itu di TikTok. Aplikasi terkutuk ini memang TikTok ini ya.
TikTok user Dino Nugget 741 claims that ever since he saw a quote voodoo lady in New Orleans 7 years ago, that something followed him home, and that the entity has not left him alone ever since. He says that the mysterious spirit even follows him when he moves to a new house. He records his terrifying experiences and posts them to TikTok.
Waduh.
One night, in an attempt to cleanse his brand new home in Colorado with sage, the TikTok user captures something absolutely horrifying.
Dia ngapain? Oh, apa namanya? Smooth stick kalau di Phasmophobia, dupa. Had to replay zoom, then I saw it face. Waduh.
Come on, man.
Itu suara apa sih?
I know, bud.
Itu suara ketokan dari balik pintu kah?
I'm not afraid, man. Come on out, man.
Ini apa sih? Yang gambar kecil ini apa sih? Agak ganggu nih, apa sih nih? Terus kata-katanya nih, had to replay zoom then I saw it face.
Yes.
Kosong gini nih, luas ya. Aduh, bayangannya sendiri. Ampun, bayangannya sendiri bikin aku takut ya. Oh, itu suara apa itu? Suaranya kayak cewek, ya kan? Coba dengerin. Get out. Waduh, kok kayak di film horor aja.
As he opens the door to the basement, a dark figure can be seen
Iya beneran dong.
standing at the bottom of the staircase, just kind of staring up at him. When he turns on the light, the figure disappears out of sight.
Enggak.
He checks, staring up at him.
Waktu dia nyalain lampu kayak dia geser, kayak ngumpet. Malah kayak orang.
When he turns on the light, the figure disappears out of
Nah, lihat.
sight.
Kayak dia sempet kayak gitu kan. Coba lihat, perhatiin
Just
baik-baik.
kind of staring up at him. When he
Perhatiin
turns on
baik-baik.
the light, the figure disappears out of sight.
Nah, ya kan?
He checks out the basement, but there's no one there. Then strangely, he hears the voice of what sounds like a laughing woman from upstairs, and the door slams shut.
Terus?
So is
Gimana?
it real? Or is this bizarre haunting just an elaborate hoax?
Terus
You
lanjutannya?
decide. You can check out more of his paranormal encounters over on his TikTok page and YouTube channel.
Nah, dia kayak geser. Aduh, menurut saya ini settingan deh. Jadi dia ya team up lah. Ada dua orang temennya, yang satu berperan sebagai penampakan di bawah itu. Yang ketika lampunya dinyalain dia langsung geser. Kelihatan gesernya, nggak langsung hilang mak puff gitu, enggak. Dia kelihatan gesernya tuh kalau dilihat baik-baik. Terus dia ngumpet di situ di sudut mati, kita nggak tahu, dan orang satu lagi mungkin cewek di atas mengeluarkan suara-suara seperti yang tadi itu, yang suara cewek cekikian itu, langsung pintunya ditutup. Ya rasanya settingan sih.
Final Nuggets 741.
So I keep seeing comments saying that the original video is on Nuke's top fives. If somebody has the link to that, could you please send it to me? Because I can't seem to find it.
TikTok user Dom Matigan says that his family home
Oke, ini lain lagi ya.
in Chicago was built in 1929, and that the original owner, a man named Richard Spencer, took his own life after he suffered financial ruin during the Great Depression. For years, Dom and his family have heard the strange sounds of footsteps, knocking, and even banging inside their home. The family believes that the ghost of Richard Spencer
Klasik,
haunts the
suara-suara.
home. One night around 11 p.m., Dom is home alone when suddenly the angry ghost makes a terrifying return.
Waduh.
Dom grabs his phone and starts to record.
Oke.
Okay, so
Oh, itu kah?
I'm literally home alone.
Suara ketokan itu kah?
Listen to how loud and aggressive it is.
Oh my. Kenapa tiba-tiba gitu bikin kaget
That's why we're moving.
Now, obviously, Dom doesn't seem to be frightened at all by the incident, but Dom explained that he's heard the banging so many times now that it doesn't even really scare him anymore.
Ya, saking diterornya terus-terusan sampai kebal sudah dia.
Weeks later, it happens again, and Dom is ready.
So we're back in the house, and every few
malah
seconds
ditungguin.
there's another. Get the out of here! Get the out of here!
Malah di F-word dong,
He runs toward the door and opens it, but again, no one there.
Nothing.
Intrigued TikTok viewers wonder what would happen if Dom started to knock back. Another night, and Dom decides to test it out.
Waduh, ada yang nyaranin gimana kalau bales ketokannya. Aduh.
Okay, so I'm trying to get ready for bed. And there's another one. It's still nothing. Everyone's been asking me to try and knock back. You
Dom steps outside and knocks on the door himself.
Orang ini benar-benar ball of steel betul ya. Ngakak loh dia malahan loh. Kayak udah makanan sehari-harinya ya.
but the response actually comes from the closet door next to him. These days, Dom says that instead of being scared by the haunting, it has actually started to become a tiring nuisance. Dom is currently making plans to move to a new house. So is Dom's family home haunted by an angry ghost? You decide. You can find more of his paranormal experiences over on the YouTube channel and TikTok page, Dom Matigan.
Saking seringnya dia sampai udah nggak takut lagi, malah annoying gitu loh. Malah dia terganggu sama itu ya kan, sampai di F-word segala itu hantunya. Ball of steel betul nih orang nih.
So last week I featured the story of Maddie Bark, who believes that a dark entity followed her home after she went on a paranormal investigation at a cemetery.
Maddie? Maddie?
Itu apa sih? Apa ini? Apa ini?
Oh my god. Maddie?
Gerak dong!
Oh my god.
Gue pikir tuh pantulan cahaya atau apa, gerak ternyata ya. Dia kayak gini terus kayak oke, I'm out. Itu
Maddie?
Oh
my god.
Kayak pakai kerudung gitu ya.
Oh my god.
Maddie says that she often sees a creepy translucent figure on the property around her home, seemingly getting closer and closer to the house. Since the video, Maddie went on a TikTok live stream ghost investigation in her own backyard in an attempt to capture the bizarre figure again. Her live stream viewers are shocked when they see something that Maddie just can't see.
Oke, live stream ya.
So these are the trees.
Waduh, tapi kameramu burik sekali, Maddie. Astaga.
That
Kamera video zaman apa ini handphonemu?
keeps getting foggy. And it's actually kind of clear. Well, obviously you can't see the sky, but it's like super clear.
Oh! Oke, itukah?
Can't see the sky, but
Itukah? Bentar,
it's like
aku pause ya. Nah, ini kah?
clear.
Nah, ini kah? Ini kah tadi ini? Itukah?
The same strange pale translucent apparition seems to appear right in front of Maddie.
Oke, ini. Iya, kayak transparan gitu ya.
But what do you think? You can follow Maddie's paranormal experiences over on her YouTube channel and TikTok page.
I don't know nih, karena kualitas kameranya tuh burik sekali, apapun bisa itu.
Maddie Bark. The Red House.
Oke, nggak kerasa udah video yang terakhir nomor 1, The Red House, Rumah Merah. Bukannya sudah pernah ya ini?
Paranormal investigator Kevin Barranco from the YouTube channel Archivo Extinto travels to Guadalajara, Mexico to explore the historic La Casa Colorada, which translates to The Red House.
Oh iya, ini udah pernah. Yang aku lihat itu yang part 2-nya nih, yang part 1-nya ini.
The house was built
Saya cara nontonnya malah backward ya, malah mundur.
in 1923 and for years functioned as military barracks before becoming a hospital. The hospital was eventually closed down and the property was left empty and abandoned. Stories circulated that the remote and secluded location became a place where cults performed dark rituals. Curious visitors claim to have seen witches, demons, and the skeletal female figure of Santa Muerte, a Mexican saint who is said to wear a long cloak and be the personification of death itself.
Iya, betul.
Kevin is joined by his friends as they
part
explore the
satunya
creepy location, but the group begins to get a little nervous when they hear odd noises coming from all around them.
Oke, kalau nggak salah ingat yang part kedua dia sendirian itu kan. Ini yang ada temennya. Oke, suara
No
kayak...
mames, se escuchó un ruido de acá de este lado.
¿Dónde
güey.
fue? ¿Dónde fue?
La puta!
Ay, cabrón. no
¡Oye,
mames.
puta!
Tranquilos, tranquilos, tranquilos.
Ay, no mames, me saqué.
Tranquilos, tranquilos.
¿De dónde fue? De este lado, fue aquí adentro. No sé exactamente en qué parte. Pero. De este lado.
Ay, güey.
The group finds strange symbols and words written on the walls inside the structure,
Salib kebalik dong tadi itu.
both in Spanish and oddly in English too. And again, they hear something.
Sí, esto es bastante interesante. Es una palabra en inglés que no voy a mencionar en estos momentos por cuestiones de protección hacia nosotros. Pero dentro de las palabras dentro de esta palabra hay un nombre muy... Acá se escucha.
Sí, bien cabrón.
mames. Oye, ¿lo escucharon? ¿Escuchaste?
Sí, bien clarito, güey. No sé si la cámara lo captó.
The camera seems to capture the sound of an unexplained deep breath coming from somewhere in the darkness.
Ya, kayak suara tarikan nafas ya. Terus hembusan. Gitu ya.
As they continue investigating the writing on the walls, they capture something downright chilling.
Que por todas
Nah, kalau nggak salah ingat itu di video sebelumnya tuh penampakannya kayak sebelah sini kan ya, kayak hitam-hitam gitu kan.
hay frases.
Extinto itu apa ya? Bahasa Spanyol apa itu?
Otras por sectas. La verdad es que no desconocemos el significado y la verdad es que no queremos saber.
Nah, ini aku ingat tadi di start sini nih, di start sini.
Aquí hace mucho frío, ¿eh?
Sí.
Oke, aku harus turunin kameraku dulu ya. Aku turunin dulu di sini ya.
Hace bastante.
Kita ulang. Nah, di sini nanti nih. Di atas sana itu.
Aquí hace
Nah, itu
mucho
dia.
frío, ¿eh?
Sí, hace bastante.
Nah, kayak hitam-hitam
What
gitu.
appears to be a cloaked figure can be seen walking inside the structure, but the Archivo Extinto team are completely unaware of what they have just captured. So could it be that Kevin and his team captured the apparition of Santa Muerte, the cloaked lady of death? Let me know what you think down in the comments. You can watch this full
Ya, aku pindahin lagi kameranya ke atas. Oke.
scary 3-part investigation over on the YouTube channel Archivo Extinto.
Oke. Ini
Thanks
yang
for
part
watching.
pertama.
Follow me on
Udah
Instagram
selesai.
here. Follow me on Twitter here. And then apparently there's also a TikTok. Oh, anyway, I'll see you next week.
Oke. Oke, gitu aja ya teman-teman ya video kali ini ya, gerbang gaib. Kebetulan banget, padahal saya milihnya random loh. Ternyata video kali ini tuh yang bisa dibilang part satunya ya video sebelumnya ya, kayak yang perawat cantik itu ya kan, yang part 2 bagiku part 1 tapi ya kronologisnya itu part 2. Yang ada kayak jari apa tangan keluar dari lemari itu kan. Nah, dari klosetnya itu kan. Nah, ini yang part satunya ternyata ada suara sama apa lemarinya jeblak sendiri. Terus sama yang terakhir tuh yang red house itu yang rumah merah itu juga berarti ini part satunya yang kelihatan siluet kayak orang berjubah itu kan. Yang kalau part 2 tuh yang part 2 tuh dia sendirian kalau nggak salah ingat aku. Jadi mohon maaf aja nih malah kayak backward gitu ya aku malahan ya. It's evolving just backward seperti katanya PewDiePie gitu. Oke lah kalau gitu terima kasih ya sudah nonton di channel saya di Jimgun GG Gerbang Gaib. Ya, nantikan saja di minggu depan Gerbang Gaib berikutnya kalau kalian suka yang berbau-bau paranormal seperti ini. Silakan di like, share, subscribe channel saya Jimgun GG. Silakan. Anda lakukan, saya senang. Anda tidak pun tidak masalah, karena di sini adalah bebas toh bas. Nah, tapi channelnya Nuke, kalau kalian suka yang berbau paranormal, saya rekomendasikan channelnya Nuke Top 5 ya. Ini the best lah menurutku. Dan jangan lupa di subscribe yang channelnya Nuke, oke? Itu aja teman-teman ya. Sampai jumpa lagi minggu depan di konten-konten gerbang gaib berikutnya. Saya tutup dulu lubang ngintipnya. Dadah. Lulululululu.